Oh, it's recorded now. Excellent. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ibrahim, and I've been a Muslim now for just under 7 months. I became a Muslim in August last year and had my first had Ramadan this year, and I found it a very enlightening experience. But why I chose Islam, why I became a Muslim, was basically not really out of choice. I didn't look at a religion. I didn't decide to become a Muslim. Didn't look at other religions. I think it was more Allah's will. He helped me and guided me towards Islam. At that time in my life before I became a Muslim, I was basically struggling and searching to find help and to find answers. I tried going to a Catholic church to speak to someone about things going on in my life, because I hadn't been baptized in the Catholic Church. He couldn't listen to me, but could only give my blessings. That day in the church, I saw a sign that said basically, submit, basically bow down and submit to God. And that's what I did that day, and I think from my actions that day, for submitting to Allah, for admitting that I was powerless, over my destiny, and I needed help. I think obviously a sequence of events happened that basically brought me towards Islam. I knew a lot about Islam. About year 2000, I started reading a lot about the Middle East and the history of Islam. Basically just out of curiosity, never really with regards to, there was no intention at that time, to become a Muslim. I was really looking at just to understand a bit, obviously the amount of news coverage that Muslims and Islam was getting. I basically just wanted to understand a lot about Islam myself. So when I became a Muslim, really it's been the greatest moment of my life. Rather than I used to pray every night as a Christian. I used to pray to God, but I never knew what it meant to be a Christian. There was nowhere I could go who could tell me the exact way to be a Christian. Nobody showed me what I had to do, what I didn't have to do. I didn't know much. I hadn't read the Bible, so really I was just praying to Allah in blind faith. I obviously believed in Allah, but I just obviously didn't know what to do to become obviously a good believer. And then I found Islam. What happened since then? It's my view in life, my attitude, my beliefs. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I think of is Allah. And all throughout my day, my whole life is my whole day is basically based around my praying 5 times a day, trying to be a good Muslim and trying to help other people, as well as obviously trying to improve my knowledge. Inshallah, that will get better as time goes on. My friends, I don't hang around with people I used to hang around with, more to the fact that I've drifted towards more people basically with the same attitudes as me, the same beliefs as me. I'm spending a lot more time with Muslim brothers, practicing Muslim brothers, not just people who are Muslim by birth, but Muslims who go to the mosque, Muslims who strive their best to help each other, try their best to get each other involved and have ideas basically to help our community. So I had celebrated Eid this year. My family have accepted it well, which I was quite surprised about. I went to my family's for their Christmas Day, although I was aware, obviously, of the, I didn't treat it as a religious celebration, but more of a family gathering, as my family live away. It was nice to spend a bit of time with them, and they were understanding. They haven't changed their attitude towards me or opinion towards me. They know obviously this is good for me, and they can see the change that Islam is bringing to me as a person. All I basically would like to suggest is for those brothers out there who are basically for people out there who are struggling in life, have a belief in God but just don't know what their belief is. I suggest that you start looking into to Islam. I'm not start reading a bit about what Islam is. Get rid of all the media hype and basically find out what it is. What Islam isn't about killing people. It isn't about terrorism. Islam's a peaceful religion. Basically realizing this life for what it is. This life is basically a short life in preparation for what happens after, and that's the day of judgment. You can't go through life and neglect your duties as a Muslim, as tomorrow could be your last day. You need to spend as much time as possible making sure that you prepare yourself and you do good deeds and good acts, and you help other people as well. You really need to consider that. This is the first time we've put something on YouTube. I live with other new Muslims. which has been it's been quite good. It's a learning experience. We're all obviously learning as every day goes by. We're spending a lot of time reading. We've made some good good Muslim friends within the area. So inshallah, things will get better for all of us. So I'll leave it there, and all I can say is good luck to all those Muslim brothers out there, and salam alaikum.